Woman wakes up from 7-month coma after family was told to pull the plug. Brain dead, pull the plug, end of life. These weren't things a determined mother spent time or energy on. There was worry and confusion as doctor after doctor didn't know what to do. The 31-year-old shouldn't be in Alliance, Ohio, sitting in her mother's living room, but to put it plainly, she shouldn't be alive. "I have no idea," she said. "I don't remember anything." It all started because of her mother, whose intuition knew something wasn't right. "Something has taken over and ruining my daughter," Curtiz Williams said. "I just don't know what." It was September of 2018 when Williams got the call about Curticia acting funny. At the hospital, she was doing strange things like reaching out for things that weren't there, talking out of her head, and dancing as if she was at a concert. Then, a seizure put Curticia in a coma that would last 7 months. "I don't have no doctor's background," Williams said. "I've never been to a school for anything, but when it's your child, you're just gonna do everything in your power to bring your daughter back." In that time, there was worry and confusion. Williams said it was eventually determined anti-MDMA receptor encephalitis. It's a disease where the body fights its own brain cells, and the next step was to determine how to fix it. Or maybe doctors couldn't. "We were gonna keep moving her because once I saw the doctors scratching their heads, that clearly let me know they gave up and don't know what's going on with her," Williams said. "They told me she was brain dead and pulled the plug and all those things." Brain dead, pulled the plug, end of life. These weren't things Williams spent time or energy on. Trying anything, she moved Curticia from one hospital to a second, a third, desperate not to give up. "Every decision that I made was because she got 2 little people that was depending on their mother to come home, and that was her kids," Williams said. Eventually, Curticia was moved to Wexner Medical Center at Ohio State, and eventually, she gave doctors another reason to scratch their heads. Dr. Shraddha Mainali, who specializes in stroke and neurocritical care at Ohio State Brain and Spine Hospital, knew it was bad. Curticia was having up to 20 seizures a day. Because of that, Mainali says her team was aggressive, treating Curticia's condition and the seizures while monitoring medications to not do even more damage. Then, after about 4 months at Ohio State, came April 7th, 2019, a day Williams will remember down to the time. "I get a call, 5:10, she said. "I'll never forget, 5:10 a.m. So will Dr. Mainali. "One of my residents who was on call at night texted me in the morning and says you won't believe what she saw today," she said. "I was like, what happened?" "I was told Tisha is opening her eyes and she's following simple commands." And he said, "Well, she's woken up," Dr. Williams said. "Oh my goodness, we just jumped up and down and screamed and nobody slept that morning." To Curticia, it was September, the same day, the same moment she fell asleep 7 months prior. The nurse was like, "Yeah, Mrs. Brabson, you've been asleep for 7 months, Curticia said. I was like, "Do my mom know?" She laughed. Dr. Mainali has studied and been through years of education. She credits the amazing team effort it took to keep Curticia alive. "I'm quite hopeful in her case that she's going to continue doing well and hopefully live a normal life," Mainali said. Curticia and her mother say they're extremely grateful and thankful for the work of the medical professionals at Ohio State Wexner Medical Center. Williams says she owes her life to those who took such great care of her daughter. This Christmas, Curticia's home with her mother, her daughter, Diamonique, and her son Perez. And she doesn't think, she knows she's meant to be here.